Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today on this episode, we're having another installment of Z-Man Monday, where I take a bait off of my bait wall here, and we talk about, what it is, what it's probably going to be good for, and also how to rig it and that sort of thing. Today, I'm really excited about this one because I got an order from Z-Man that had a lot of the new products, and I was also, filling in some pegs on some stuff that I've ran out of recently. But there was one bait that was part of that order that I saw at iCast, and it was kind of overshadowed by a lot of the other baits that were introduced, some of the ones that were really just packed with features and just really cool looking. Some ones that I'm kind of thinking of are like the Shadtron LT, which is an awesome line through swim bait that Z-Man came out with. The Graph Shads is another one. Those are pretty advanced and pretty cool baits that they came out with. But there's a bait that not as many people are talking about, but I think is going to be a huge fish catching machine. And that one is the TRD Fatties. Okay, so one of the cool things about Z-Man is the fact that they not only make baits, okay, they not only make individual baits, but they also focus in on systems, and creating a line of baits and terminal tackle that really fit into that system. For instance, the chatterbait system. You not only have the chatterbaits and a huge line of those, but you also have a bunch of different trailers made of Elastec that go with those chatterbaits. So it's a chatterbait system that includes both of those categories. And another big system that Z-Man has really embraced over the last decade is the Ned rig system. So the Ned rig is something that everybody throws nowadays, catches a ton of fish. It's a great presentation to be able to get some extra bites when the bite is really tough. So the TRD Fatties, this thing right here, obviously Z-Man already has the traditional Fatties and also the Mag Fatties. It's a very well-proven design. A lot of people love both the Fatties and the Mag Fatties. And so Z-Man, said, it's already kind of like the right profile. It just needs to be kind of downsized. So now you have this thick-bodied Ned rig profile that's a little bit different than, the Finesse TRD. You've got this segmented tail design, gives it something a little bit more realistic. Most prey species that bass are used to seeing, they're not just a straight, they're not like just a consistent diameter throughout. They've got some pinch points and things like that, maybe segments or something. And so the Fatties is going to look really realistic, but it's also going to have a really good gliding action to it. I haven't put it in the water and really fished it yet, just got it out of the box, but I can tell you just from looking at it, it's going to have a pretty good glide to it. So you put it on really any Ned rig, head that you want to fish it on. You can fish it on the traditional, finesse or finesse shrooms jig head. You can fish it on the Ned locks. The sky's the limit. Whatever Ned rig jig head you want to fish with the TRD Fatties, it's going to work. But it's just a little bit different. But really, the whole thing about this bait, just like the TRD and a lot of the other baits that are in the Ned rig system, is it's real subtle and it just has a proven profile, kind of wide-bodied and really do nothing profile to it. So very, very kind of unassuming, a design to it, but it's just going to catch a ton of fish. So really excited about the TRD Fatties. I really think it's going to be one that I use for really all my Ned rig fishing, but especially when I go up north, I think this is going to be a really good profile to, get those smallmouth to bite that are focusing in on, the gobies and stuff like that. So primarily going to be fishing it on the Ned rig, but you know, I probably occasionally might throw it on a drop shot or even, you know, a finesse Carolina rig, something like that. But definitely 90% of the time it's going to be on some Ned rig jig head. So anyways, guys, that is the TRD Fatties. If you guys are big fans of the Fatties, the original Fatties, I think you're really gonna love the TRD Fatties. So let me know what you think of this bait in the comment section below. I really wanna hear your opinion on it. And other than that, you know, if you have any questions at all, or you want me to cover a topic in a future video, drop that comment below too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna see you out on the water. Trust the process.